All right, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and pop off that fuse panel and the panel that runs underneath the steering wheel, which I already popped off here, and it's held on by 2 Phillips screws and it's size 10mm bolt and 3 clips. Removing these, pop that off. You're gonna wanna have this steering wheel as straight as possible. You want to make sure this is as straight as possible. You want to make sure your tires are straight as possible. And some steering wheels have a steering wheel lock. Those that don't, you can kind of just tape it down or zip tie it to the shifter to make sure this doesn't move while you're removing the steering wheel. I went ahead and did both just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. But before we get down there and start removing stuff and disconnecting wire harnesses, we're gonna disconnect the battery. All right, underneath this steering column, underneath this dash, you got that this bracket here that we're gonna be removing, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 size 10mm socket. Now that we got that bracket off, we're gonna take this duct off right here. Let me see, this one here, and it is only holding on by 1 clip, which is that clip there. Popping that clip off, then we'll go ahead and grab that little duct canister and slide it to the side and down. Here's that duct piece I was talking about. That clip there, you pop off, slide the duct out, down, and it'll come out. With the trim clip tool or a flathead screwdriver, pop off this shift cable. Just like that. Move it down a little bit. Now we're gonna be removing that clip right there. With the same flathead screwdriver, we're gonna go ahead and get in there and pop that clip off. This is a small clamp that's holding that in here. But in order to remove this, we're gonna get a set of needle nose pliers, put it in through there, squeeze, and we'll be squeezing these tabs in so that this can slip out. Now right down in this area, you're gonna have a yellow harness, that one there, that we're going to be disconnecting, that goes to the airbag. But that orange, this orange clip right here, this orange retainer, you just pull out, push that in, and disconnect that yellow harness clip. Now that I got that yellow harness clip disconnected, I'm gonna just run the wire back out, feed it out through here, and keep it out here hanging ready for when I disconnect and remove the steering column. Here's that wire to the airbag. We'll leave that there for now. Now we're gonna be disconnecting the wires that are connected to the steering column, because we're gonna be pulling the steering column out. So if you crawl underneath this dashboard, you'll see a computer with a lot of connectors. You're going to be disconnecting the wire harnesses that lead to the steering column. All right, so we're underneath the column, the steering column, and we disconnected this green harness clip from the computer and this big clip from right here. I believe it's just those two. We have one more over here underneath the steering column, which I'll be showing you here in a minute. All right, now the last harness clip that I'm gonna be disconnecting goes to this, which I believe this is an aftermarket part. But I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this and then get to unscrewing that steering wheel column. Okay, now we're gonna be removing the intermediate shaft nut and bolt. This is just gonna get pushed out. Let me see. This is gonna be pushed back. Okay, now that I got that intermediate shaft disconnected and out the way, we got 4 size 15 millimeter nuts that we're gonna be disconnecting so that we can then drop the steering wheel column down and out the car. Here are 2 of the 4 size 15 millimeter nuts that we're gonna be removing. These are towards the back, towards the firewall. Then we have the other 2 right in here. Let me see if we can get that other one right there. Okay, this is what it looks like after you remove the steering wheel, the steering column. Here's the 4 size 15 millimeter nuts that had that steering column bolted on. Just be aware and look for these spacers, because you're gonna need these when that steering column goes back on. And they go to the rear nuts. These 2 spacers here go to the rear nuts of the steering column. All right, we're gonna be removing this plate, this cover here, in order to get to the sensor. And in order to remove this plate, we got 3 T25 socket. All right, we're gonna be taking this cap off, and I think there's like 3 clips. And in order to remove that, in order to remove the cap, just get yourself a pry tool, put it in there, and it should okay, now just disconnect the harness to the sensor, and then we'll just wiggle the sensor out. Now that we have that old sensor out, we're gonna go ahead and replace it with the new one. Pretty much just remove and replace. Now this sensor comes with that little spring in there, and you want to leave that spring in there until this sensor is on. You don't want to remove that spring before you install this sensor. All right, now that we have that sensor lined up and all the way backed up into this little sensor housing or whatever that is, you can then pull this little pin out. That's what you don't want to take out before you install this sensor. Now that you got that pin out, we'll go ahead and put this back on there. Now we're just going to keep reversing the process. Okay, those are the two spacers that need to go back on, those two bolts, the two rear bolts, before putting on that steering wheel column. And I went ahead and I got them up there with a little bit of tape. Alright, those four size 15mm bolts were torqued down to 20 foot-pounds. Now we will be replacing the intermediate shaft back together. Alright, we got that that intermediate shaft put back together. Now we're going to go ahead and slide this bolt back on, get that nut back onto this bolt, and move on to the harnesses. We got that nut back on. We have that connection back on, and our green connection. Let's see, there it is. We have that one back on. Now we're gonna go ahead and connect that aftermarket piece back on. Airbag harness is back on. And this aftermarket piece clip is back on. Now let's put back that shift cable. All right, we're gonna slide up that shifter cable and snap this back into place. Now we're gonna be putting this duct back into place. All right, got this bracket back on. I'm about to tighten up those four size 10mm nuts.